Computing and Information Systems. Full and partial scholarships are available. CTS College, where education is beyond academics.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Ms. Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Of giving your home that modern finish, then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Beat the heat at Kinko Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
Clive Allen Funeral Services and Crematorium. First and only full-service funeral home and licensed crematorium in Sangre Grande. Independently owned and operated by Clive and Tricia Allen with no affiliation to any other funeral home. Platinum Funeral Award winner from 2021 to 2023. Call 6680896.
Live life well. From Vitabiotics, the UK's #1 vitamin company.
Eyes TT offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retinal, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high-quality bromate-free, all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 4808-715 or visit us at Warrenville, Cunupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Janice, what's your secret? Your place always so clean and organized.
Well, Gil, I've got a secret. It's Sir.
Sir? Seriously? You have a man coming to clean?
No, girl. Sir's an amazing new line of cleaning products. I'm talking about kitchen sprays, bathroom scrubs, even laundry detergent. They've got the whole house covered.
So your secret weapon is Sir?
You bet. Sir cleaning products are a game changer. Not only do they smell amazing, they're effective and affordable. And this Sir definitely wouldn't judge your mess.
Introducing the Sir Collection, a wide range of affordable cleaning essentials for every corner of your home. Discover the secret to a clean home. Available at all leading supermarkets.
Tire Clinic has its big rim sale on. Get 20 to 50% off on the latest styles and sizes. We carry a variety of tires and tire equipment for agriculture and industrial needs at the best prices. Located at Couva, Chaguanas and Pleasance Park, the Tire Clinic is tire for every need.
Idress Marketing Home Improvement Center is your shopping destination. We carry beautiful pieces in home decor, kitchenware, vanities, bed and bath, outdoor furniture, enclosures, mini appliances, and more. Visit us at number 9 Forces Avenue, St. Mary's, Freeport. Call 360-7116.
Are you diabetic, pre-diabetic, or at risk for diabetes? You need Berberine Plus by Aja Nutrition. 2 doses a day keeps the blood sugar at bay, cholesterol levels in check, and your immune system strong. Made with ancient Ayurvedic ingredients, berberine, bitter melon, and banana leaf, Berberine Plus is clinically proven to improve glucose metabolism, enhance insulin sensitivity, and slows glucose absorption in the gut. Berberine Plus, providing a natural path to a healthier you. Pick up a bottle today at Pennywise and all leading pharmacies nationwide.
Celebrate your special event in style with Party Paradise. We offer popular character-themed party supplies, kids clothing, wholesale on balloons and acrylic wares like wine glasses, champagne flutes, designer plates with cutlery to match, and much more. Located at Shagona's Gulf City Mall and Tobago.
Don't have an in-house IT department or person? Then Total Computer Systems Limited can provide efficient PC services from as low as $200. We also offer camera support and social media management. Call to ask about our Core, Prime and Elite packages. TCS, where innovation meets reliability.
Idress Marketing Limited is your wrought iron parts and accessories supplier. Get quality security steel doors, PVC and aluminum windows, zinc RHS, stainless steel items for domestic and commercial use. Visit us today at Freeport, Areopita Avenue, and Aranguez for all your security needs.
Welcome to Bobby's Motor Supplies and Accessories Limited, your #1 dealer in auto parts. We carry a wide range of windshields, door glass, body parts, auto lamps, lenses, batteries, suspension parts, and much more. Come on down to a one-of-a-kind showroom at Hussein Circular Drive #2, Bamboo Settlement for your side steps, bed liner, chrome kits, roll bar, tray covers with free installation on all accessories. Call us at 235-4859 or WhatsApp 342-3453. Our friendly customer service staff is ready to assist you.
Where is your advertisement? Is your company or business not making money? Then advertise with the Ian Allen Network and be seen by millions, locally, regionally and internationally across all our platforms, website and mobile app. Contact us today.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Looking to elevate your space for 2025? At Classic Tiles, we offer an incredible range of top-quality materials for every style and budget. From timeless granite and luxurious quartz to durable SPC flooring and elegant tiles. Our collection is designed to suit any home or project. And it doesn't stop there. Shop our wide selection of tools, kitchen, and bathroom accessories all in one place. Visit our showroom today for expert advice at an unbeatable price.
Where is your advertisement? Is your company or business not making money? Then advertise with the Ian Allen Network and be seen by millions, locally, regionally and internationally across all our platforms, website and mobile app. Contact us today.
Be part of a grand open house event, celebrating the launch of our executive homes at Thistle Terrace. Join us on Saturday, March 22nd, 2025, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Warren Road, Cunupia, as we explore our exquisite, modern, split-level homes for sale. Learn about our new development featuring 20 homes, complete with a community pool and clubhouse. Please call 295-7279 to confirm your attendance. We warmly welcome everyone to join us.
S&S Prasad Supermarket is your choice for quality products at unbeatable prices. Our spacious aisles are well stocked with all your grocery essentials, fresh fruits and vegetables. Check out our deli section for fresh cut meats available daily. You can even enjoy delicious pastries, cakes and goodies from our in-house bakery. There is always something for you at S&S Prasad Supermarket with our monthly deals and promotions. We are a supermarket with a difference. For convenient locations, Rio Claro, Mayaro, and Freeport. Remember, it's not Prasad's, it's S&S Prasad. Where is your advertisement? Is your company or business not making money? Then advertise with the Ian Allen Network and be seen by millions, locally, regionally and internationally across all our platforms, website and mobile app. Contact us today.
Joint pain slowing you down? Try Joint Aid by Aja Nutrition. With glucosamine, turmeric, and chondroitin, it supports joint health, reduces inflammation, and promotes flexibility. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish, and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves, and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
Celebrate Ramadan with the best modest clothing from Ahad Haya Limited. We offer a wide selection of fashion clothing, scarves, and accessories. Over 5,000 square feet of items to choose from at the best prices. Visit us at Akbar Trace, Charlieville, Chaguanas. Find us on Waze. We are open every day.
Stay fit while looking your best. At Sporty Brands, we have a wide variety of gym wear, sports sneakers, and clothing in all major brands. Nike, Puma, Jordan, Adidas, and JanSport. 100% authentic, stylish, and affordable. Athletic gear also available. Check out any of our 4 locations today.
Flamboyant Cuisine will be open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from April 3rd, 5:45 a.m. to 8 p.m. Come to 168 Monroe Road, Canoopia, and enjoy delicious local Indian and Creole dishes from our expanded menu: doubles, pilori, pie, sahina, hot on the spot, sada roti, fry bake, also available for breakfast and dinner.
Unlock a healthier you with Aja Nutrition's Berberine Plus, the all-natural solution to support your well-being journey. Specially formulated for those facing the challenges of diabetes, prediabetes, and weight management. Berberine Plus is your ally in achieving balanced blood sugar levels, enhanced cardiovascular health, and effective weight control with essential nutrients to support your body's natural processes. Join the Aja Nutrition family and take the first step towards a healthier, more vibrant life today. Available in pharmacies nationwide.
Best Deal Foods is your one-stop shop for grocery items, meats, fresh vegetables, and more. Enjoy amazing super deals daily, conveniently located at 35 Evans Street, St. Augustine. Find us on Waze. We are open Sunday to Sunday. Best Deal Foods. Quality, convenience, savings.
Love brings us together, brings new beginnings, blooms new life. Trust Pregnacare to be there for you at every step of your pregnancy. From Vitabiotics.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaupunkt line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. Fulfilling all your household needs. Vehicle engine not working? Why rebuild it when you can purchase a brand new engine from Car City Trading? It's that easy. Purchase, install, and drive for less than the price to rebuild. By popular demand, we have extended our 1-month blowout sale on all gas engines. From February 14th to March 15th, you can purchase any brand new gas engine and get 20% off or receive free installation. The choice is yours. Call 645-2603 or WhatsApp 704-2246. Don't miss this limited time offer. Come on down to Lot 78 Bamboo Settlement number 2 and make your purchase today. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you worried about outings and social events? Predo Adult Diapers can give you the confidence and comfort you need. Our high-quality diapers are soft, gentle, designed for ultimate protection with maximum absorption. Live life on your terms with Predo. Available at leading pharmacies and retailers nationwide.
Need a natural boost? Try Immune Plus by Aja Nutrition. With vitamin D, garlic, and echinacea, it strengthens your immune system, supports heart health, and fights inflammation. Find it at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
Where is your advertisement? Is your company or business not making money? Then advertise with the Ian Allen Network and be seen by millions, locally, regionally, and internationally across all our platforms, website, and mobile app. Contact us today.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like mom knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to all those of you who are locked on online. A special good evening to all those of you who are looking at me from all over the world. A special good evening to you. It's really nice that there are people from all over the world and every walk of life. They're locked. They sit down at 5:45. Wow, it has become a culture all over the world. All over the world. Somebody was telling me today that it's not just New York, it's not just London, it's all over the world that are watching you. All over Japan, all over the world, and not just Trinbagonians. Non-nationals, right across in Tokopita, they are all locked on. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get down to business. What's that? Yeah, I'm going to send a clip to you. Where I tell you what's the only thing I don't know is the coming of the Lord. The only thing I don't know is the coming of the Lord. So ladies and gentlemen, also, that guy that was seen stealing, I just visited his home at Nizam Mohammed, is Nizam Avenue, Nizam Mohammed, I will tell you what is his name when we come back. And you see, you have to do that. You have to embarrass them. And it's not a matter, bring back the coffee. They don't want the coffee. You're going to face the cops. I spoke to the management. I spoke to my good friend Sunita. And she said, they're going to press charges. They are going to press charges. You understand? They're going to press charges. She said she's going to press charges because she has a zero tolerance with theft in her supermarket and her company. They're not going to take that. It's not about the coffee. You can't come and distress people like that. You just cannot do that. So ladies and gentlemen, to all those of you who are locked on, wow, I think and there's so much advantage out here. There's so much advantage. A guy was beaten badly in prison, badly. But when I did that interview today, his mother just weren't in the mood to talk. She said, Ian, beaten to death. He was beaten to death. He has been identified, Akono Purcell. He has been identified as Akono Purcell from Samaru village, Arima. And now, why I say Samaru with that kind of zest is that my grandmother carried that name Samaru from Shogunas, Ina Samaru, and she taught at government school in Bootel there. She was a school teacher there. Unbelievable, eh? I was always amazed how she used to write. But she would always tell me, my head is very hard. Yeah, old people, they like to bring you down. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. You're going to look at all the advertisers, potential advertisers, and all those new advertisers, and we're going to say a special hello to them, and we're going to start this train. Also, imagine in Takarigo, people running from their own home. Yeah, they're running from their home. They were beaten by a group of people. And I decided to meet with that couple because I find that wasn't right. That just was not right, ladies and gentlemen. And that is why I tell you, every day that I get up, I just want you to get justice. I just want you to get justice. I want you to know that there's a platform where you can come to. And I know that a lot of people message me, thousands of people. Even for my birthday, I have not even responded to messages. So I don't want you to feel that I'm ranking. I don't rank. I don't want you to feel that I'm ranking. It's just, I can't start to go through the messages. I can't start. And also my website. I tell you, I have to say, you won't believe, when I reach home, I'll park in my yard. And I would sit down, and I would go through my phone, and it takes me over 2 hours to check messages on my phone. Over 2 hours. Over 2 hours checking messages, writing them. Because a lot of people, they are very cautious about their information. And then after, I will log on to my website, and I will go through all my reports, and I'll be writing down, and it's very strenuous. But nevertheless, bear with me. Please bear with me, please. So we're going to take a fast break, and we are running for time. We are running for time. We are running for time. And I want to tell you something. I tell you what, you and I are going to fix this place, I want to say a special hello to Adams Optical, Chic Leisure, Car City Trading, also ABC Barton Doors and Windows. Hi to ABC. They're great people. I wonder if there's a nice girl that works there. Her name is Roseanne. I wonder if she's still there. Roseanne, you still there? That's the girl in charge at ABC. Really pretty girl, nice girl. Also want to say a special to Dibbles Auto Parts and SNS Passage Supermarket. So we're going to take a fast break. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for graphic artists that they can do like great ads. Researcher, what is the qualifications for that? After Effects, Premiere Pro, Photoshop. But you are not like you are not nothing at all too? Because you can stop. That is all? That is it? Thank you. And I tell you, you are the best thing in this whole studio here today. Anyhow, so ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to take a fast break. And when we come back, we're going to continue, and I'm going to show you what I predicted and how I was right in January month. I want to show you something.
The Ian Alleyne Show will be right back.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
At Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 4808-715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Christopher Mansing, certified real estate agent. Have an apartment to rent? Call me. Have a house or land to sell? Call me. Need evaluation done? Call me. Call me now at 722-2057 or email me at address provided.
Car City Trading, your car parts solution for new and used Korean auto parts. Located at Lot 78 Bamboo Settlement number 2, we offer a wide range of engines, alternators, starters, compressors, power steering pumps, air conditioning and braking systems, body parts, suspension and much more. For all your Hyundai, Kia, Honda and MG vehicular needs. We have it all. Quality products at unbeatable prices. Call us at 645-2603 or WhatsApp 704-2246. Follow our social media platforms for our monthly deals. Car City Trading. Automotive is what we do, as we stand ready to serve you.
Have Ian Allen live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the Ian Allen network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with Ian Allen Live. To book your live, contact Ian Allen at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Dibbles is your one-stop shop for everything automotive. From spare parts for all Japanese-made vehicles, to quality roll-on roll-off cars, to auto repairs, diagnostic and servicing. We do it all. Get engines, suspension and all body parts, buff and polish, painting and even detailing. No one can beat our prices and quality. Your number one choice with years of experience. Visit any of our locations or give us a call at 783-5959. Dibbles Auto Parts and Servicing. We lead, others follow.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
The Ramadan savings are here. Halal goat, 5 pounds for $100. Small gala apples, 9 for $20. Onions, 8 pounds for $20. Chic vermicelli, $19.95. Nestle's green butterfly milk, 3 for $20. Nestle's full cream milk, 1 liter, 2 for $27. Chelsea rice, 4 grams and 1 gallon oil combo, $99.95. SNS brown sugar, 2 pounds, 2 for $20. SNS chickpeas, 2 for $20. Plastifer foam plates, 3 packs for $20. Get the gold ticket to spin and win at SNS Passade Supermarket. Spend $300 or more for a chance to spin the wheel and win big. Over $15,000 in prizes, gift vouchers, kitchen appliances, hampers, and much more. Shop and drop your entry in the box and you could be the next lucky winner. Promotion ends March 31st, 2025. 4 convenient locations: Rio Claro, Mayaro, and Freeport. Remember, it's not Passades, it's SNS Passade.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
I have something to show you. Let me tell you something. It's from St. Anne's Churchyard, the Robbery. The Roman Catholic Church. I have to show you this, because this is crazy. This is just crazy, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I want to tell you something, and I found it was so stupid. It was very, very stupid. It's a stupid article. And I think that it's like, what do I have to do with it? You heard about the report where they said issue of bullying in the country is unfortunate, and they said Stuart Chung was a bully when he went to, what school he went to? CIC, and that's why he left about 12 years. Somebody fall out with, and some newspaper brought that up. Oh my God, like serious? Like serious? This is the article. This is what the person posts. My God, like serious? Like serious? Like serious? Like I read that and I find that was so, because there was an article. This was the article here. I just sent you all the article. This is the article here. Yeah. This was the article, short pants, okay? Controversy at Prestige School. This is the story controversy, and the then Calypsonian, known as Short Pants, sang a song and all kind of thing about it and all kind of thing. But that was like in 1992. And let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something. Sometimes deal with the issues that are in front of us. You're serious? Somebody asked me, you're going to talk about, I said, what was that stupidness? Like quite 1992. Like them going to school and back and out with the school and fellas and all kind of thing. It kind of you tell me when I was going to, when I was 12 or 13, a guy called Anderson, I can't remember, he used to go junior sec, Carpichaima junior sec. His name was Anderson. I wonder if it's Anderson Paul, I wonder boy. Was Anderson Paul? No, but we're not defending anybody, but that's, you know, we're not defending anybody, but nevertheless, we're not defending anybody, and I mean, bullying is a serious thing, and of the victim of bullying, it lives on with us, it lives on with you, and it's always in your mind. People live their whole life, and they are scared of being bullied because they have experienced so many things to them when they were children and whatnot going to school. But I just find that, to bring up that now and, but say what? I wouldn't run with it. I deal with them on a different level. You understand? I wouldn't deal with that. But bullying is a serious thing. But from since then, if you really want to bring back story from the 90s, how come nobody was ever charged for Akil Chambers? How come? How come nobody was ever charged for that? How come that this guy ended up in a pool, Akil Chambers? That was in what year, boy? Get it for me. When he went to bathe in a pool and he went to a birthday party and they had politicians in the birthday party, the children were playing. And do you know, ladies, and I didn't even know, do you know, he was found crouched at the bottom of the pool with an adult boxers. Yeah. With an adult boxers. And they found semen and whatnot. And they all kind of did a second autopsy. And nobody. I heard one MP who passed away. His name had called in that, but I can't confirm that. Dead man tell no tales. But it's sad if you really want to bring back things. It is sad. But I tell you something, yeah? I just want this whole election thing over, Yeah. I just want that over. I just want to know, and I just want you make the right decision and remember what you experienced. That is all. Just remember your experience and go back to history. If you don't understand what you experienced, you'll never know where you're going forward. What lies ahead of you. And that's it. What year did Akil Chambers die? 1998. Yeah, 1998. Never forget that. And that's why we need to bring back those things. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to tell you something. And I made a statement right here, and I'm still... It's 2 minutes. Okay, how long will it take to download? Minnie, just... Also, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to show you a video. Okay, so... Sorry. Now, I will tell you something, and a lot of people ask me, how you know this, how you know that? And I will tell you this today. When I tell you something, believe it. On January, the murder toll was just 2. On January I'm trying to get it here. I sometimes feel like I have nobody in the back there. The 6th of January, I made a statement about elections on the 6th of January. Go to it. Still, until the election has finished and all the figures up, and they say, well, this is the new party, this party has just won, and this is the leader of the party, and then powers will be transferred. And that's it. So understand what I'm telling you. So a lot of you might say, oh, we have a new prime minister. No. Think about it like this. It's the same with Stuart Young and Dr. Rowley and the PNM and what's happening here. It's the same direction. Remove our CG bar. It's just you'll have a new driver heading in the same direction. That's it. It's the same direction, but just with a new driver. And that's it. So we're gonna wait and see. So you remember, but if he's really, Dr. Rowley is a seasoned politician. He's a seasoned politician. And if he resigns from active politics, he will have two major issues that could create national attention. But if he is smart, he will call the election day on one day, and he will get everybody to hype up, and then the next time he can say on that day, I am going to resign. So he has two Powerball, as they say, two. But he will resign before he calls the election. But he could resign, and on that day say election is X. But I doubt he will do that. He will resign, and then Stuart Young could come now and call election day. You know, so there's a lot happening in Trinidad here, and that's it. So we're gonna keep you posted, huh? We're gonna keep you posted. You know, so we're gonna take a fast break. A lot of people talking about this. Right. That was on the 6th of January. The 6th of January, I made that statement. Sometime before or after, I called the date. Sometime I called and I mentioned the date. The late April. Yeah, the late April. And didn't I not tell you that in December, they were starting to make election paraphernalia, jerseys and all these flags and everything. In December, they contacted people. And I said that also in the last year, that a little birdie told me that they're going to start to do jerseys, they're going to start to do this, they're going to start to do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, also, I needed to show you something. I needed to tell you that there was a robbery. There was a robbery at a church. A woman was... Okay. So, a prisoner was beaten to death by a gang of prison officers after he was first slapped and subsequently slapped back at an officer at maximum prison. On Friday, the 14th of March, 2025, Akono Purcell was slapped by a prison officer and he immediately slapped the officer back. Purcell was later handcuffed and taken to a part of maximum security prison where there are no inmates and was badly beaten by several officers. He was taken to Moncton Hospital where he was treated and later discharged. Purcell was discovered unresponsive at the prison infirmary and taken to Arima District Hospital where doctors declared him dead on Saturday, the 15th of March. In a statement issued following the incident, prison services in confirming Purcell's death said he was injured when legal force had to be used to restrain him. All that is a big lie and all that is a cover-up. And today I found out, and today I met with the mother. But the mother of Purcell, she was sad because, you know, she lost her son about a year plus ago. Yeah, she lost her son, another son, in an accident, a police officer at Mausika Lights on the highway, yeah? I think I had a photograph of that, of the Mausika, the accident. She lost her son. That is where she lost her son. And I will tell you how that boy ended up, because, you know, we are quick to say, it's murder, it's drugs, it's this, it's good for them. Sometimes you see an Afro-Trinidadian in prison, people have the worst to say, and that is why I leave race for the racetrack, not for my show, not for my show. I'm not about race. We don't see race when people come here for justice and they call me, I don't see race. I don't ask them party affiliation. It has nothing to do with me. You understand? And anybody who portrays that, you know, that move and to push that race card, whether how you want to do it, we don't support that. So ladies and gentlemen, I spoke to the mother of Akono Purcell, and this is what she had to say. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Alleyne. This connection with the prisoner that was beaten to death, you know, a couple of days ago is very, very sad. And I'm chatting with the mom here. But what is really terrible, a lot of things have been said about this guy on social media. A lot. And the whole idea is that it's not a matter what happens in the prison. Nobody send them there, nobody, because I'll tell you this, there are people who are innocent that are currently incarcerated. There are people who it is alleged that they committed offenses, a heinous crime, but it is alleged. A man is innocent till proven guilty. And that is what people must understand. There are a lot of people who are there who have good jobs and whatnot, and because of maybe child maintenance, warrants were issued for them, and they are in there. Sometimes persons were in vehicles where drugs was found and were in company of friends, and nobody claimed the drugs, and everybody was taken into custody. So, and then, you know, and even speaking about warrants for persons, and there are people who didn't secure bail, so they have to be inside. So not everybody you feel inside there is that you have this stereotype people with a ras and that is it, and it's just kuntas in there. No. There are a lot of people who are engineers and professionals who just couldn't secure bail. And maybe they were with friends and drugs was found, a firearm was found, and they mattered before the court, but they couldn't secure bail. And this reminds me, even with respect to the divorce, there was a guy who was on a maintenance. He was taken for maintenance, 27-year-old warrant, I believe. His name was Placid. Yeah, Placid. Yeah, we'll put it up now, and he was beaten to death by prison officers. I don't know whatever became of the case, but he was beaten to death. So we have to be cautious. This thing about having this idea that prison, well, everybody inside here, you gotta hang them, you have to do this. It don't work like that, because today you're here and tomorrow you could be in prison for something. Maybe you might have a firearm and they might discharge it accidentally, and somebody lost their life, all kind of thing, and you can't secure bail, and while your matter is being heard and whatnot. So, in light of that, let us, not be too quick to judge. So that's why I'm speaking with the mother of the young man who was beaten to death by a group of prison officers. And I've been gathering information, and there's more to this. And I'm in possession of some information that I'm just waiting to see the outcome. Woman can't get to see, imagine. What day this took place again?
I think it was Friday, they said.
Friday. Or Saturday, I got the call, Friday. But what is so serious and unfortunate is that the state is playing a back and forth game with her only today, right? That is what I found out, because yesterday it was not done. So that's why I came to ask you.
Well, then
so it did it today.
Well, according to this saying, you can't really think with the forensic people, because it's just about 1 or 2 of them, and
okay.
then how much bodies. And
but we didn't have all that murder over the weekend, yeah? But let me ask you something again. Did they release the body after the autopsy?
The Ian Alleyne Show will be right back.
Courtesy of Idress Marketing Limited.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma laka sumtu wa ala rizqika aftartu. O Allah, for thy sake have I fasted, and I now break the fast with the sustenance that comes from thee. Bismillahi wa ala barakatallah.
Address Marketing Limited is thrilled to announce the launch of a new branch at 164 SS Aaron Road, D-Bay. Come explore our wide range of doors, windows, vanities, wrought iron, accessories, and much more. Enjoy unbeatable deals and top quality products to complete your next project. Visit us today.
Be part of a grand open house event, celebrating the launch of our executive homes at Thistle Terrace. Join us on Saturday, March 22nd, 2025, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Warren Road, Cunupia, as we explore our exquisite, modern, split-level homes for sale. Learn about our new development featuring 20 homes, complete with a community pool and clubhouse. Please call 295-7279 to confirm your attendance. We warmly welcome everyone to join us.
Now, that's real value at Purcell, the Food King. Big savings on your essentials. Halal bone-in goat, £5, now $100. Nestle green butterfly milk, 250 ml, 3 packs, now $20. Gala apples, small, 8 packs, now $20. Fresh Harvest soybean oil, 1 gallon, now $59.99. Central Farm halal cut-up duck, 4 pounds, now $94.99. Sheep curry powder, duck and goat, hot and spicy, 230 grams, now $25. Plus more savings this month. Regal Roti Mix, 2 kg, now $26.99. Split peas, dal, 400 grams, 3 packs, now $12. Regal Dates Seedless, 175 gram, 2 packs, just $15. Desjardins Broccoli Mix, 2 packs, now $28. Fresh Harvest Frozen Pigeon Peas, 2 packs, just $35. Clorox Bleach, 3.78 liters, now only $25.99. But hurry, sale ends March 31st, or while stocks last.
Suicide, quality value, that's our way. The real Purcells, we're here to stay. The Food King Purcells.
They carry in the #1 brand, Bridgestone. The best tire in the whole nation, Bridgestone. Could fit on your truck or your van. Brandtech is the best in the land. Brandtech, them a pro, them a novice. No. Prices them are the best in the market. You need a tire step into the office now. They got the good, they got the good. Brandtech, whether it be forklift, agricultural, or even an industrial vehicle, Brandtech has a tire to suit you. Check out their brand spanking new alignment center at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chagonas. Contact them at 672-8575.
Veritas PR invites you to their second Legal Management of OSHA Health and Safety Seminar, hosted by Attorney at Law Om Lala. This essential session will feature top speakers from London and Trinidad, offering critical insights into managing legal risks related to workplace accidents. If you're in construction, energy, manufacturing, the food industry, or any accident-prone industry, this seminar is a must. Join them on March 28th, 2025 from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Port of Spain. For more information or to register, call 6255074 or email veritasprtt@gmail.com.
Clive Allen Funeral Services and Crematorium, first and only full-service funeral home and licensed crematorium in Sangre Grande, independently owned and operated by Clive and Tricia Allen with no affiliation to any other funeral home. Platinum Funeral Award winner from 2021 to 2023. Call 6680896.
Love brings us together, brings new beginnings, blooms new life. Trust Pregnacare to be there for you at every step of your pregnancy. From Vitabiotics.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. When UNC wins, Trinidad wins, everybody wins, everybody wins. Vote for peace, vote for love, vote for hope, vote for change. When UNC wins, everybody wins. When UNC wins, Trinidad wins, everybody wins.
This is a paid political announcement.
ICE TT offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retinal, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 ICE for more information. Payment plans are available. ICE TT, taking eye care into the future.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
The body after the autopsy.
They said he's a state of, ward of the state or something like that. So I have to wait until they finish their investigations. And then I will get my son.
But normally, after the autopsy, after someone dies under circumstances, autopsy is done, they release, after they release the body to you, and that's it. But under these circumstances, in light of the circumstances where this man was beaten, and I really hope that this incident has engaged the attention of those in authority at the prison. I am saying that there's a group of people, not every prison officer is part of that, but there's a little unit, ladies and gentlemen, there's a little faction among the rest of prison officers who go there religiously to do their work, who think that they're above the law, who think that they could beat you up, bust up your head, do your kind of thing, make you lock you back up in your cell, just terrorize you. And you are helpless because you can't do anything, that you do not have a voice. And those of you who are inside there, I would like you to know, once you are right, I am here for you. I am standing with you. And that is what brought me to meet this woman here. Her son was beaten to death, you know. He was not found hanging, but he was beaten. He didn't fall, but he was beaten. How could that happen, ladies and gentlemen, while you are in the custody of the state? Granny, you understand what I'm saying? True. It's a very, very serious thing that this man was beaten while in the custody of the state. And he was not beaten where he was taken to hospital. He was beaten to death. I need to understand that. I have not, this matter falls under the Ministry of National Security. Anything that goes on in the prison. Yes. And the police, am I right? Yes, right. I haven't heard nobody said nothing, you know. A man is innocent till proven guilty.
Correct, that's right.
And he has a family, and for all those who are sick.
How long has he been incarcerated, ma'am?
Since November the 14th.
November. What was he inside for?
Well, this was a resisting arrest.
What the jail is this, boy?
And assaulting some officers.
Well, the resisting arrest is some...
Go ahead.
Well, they say resisting arrest, and you know, whoever the charge maybe they say is, well, on the charge paper is resisting arrest. No, assaulting, obstruction, or resisting arrest.
So he was trying to secure bail then?
Yes.
And how much was the bail?
We never get any bail as yet.
So he didn't get a bail?
To the thing, he was trying to see if he could get the bail.
So you now of the opinion, thinking, that man will be commit murder. Hold on, that man will be hearing all kind of things. Well, he did bad things. You know, he did bad things. He hearing it all on social media. Granny, you hearing it saying your grandson killed somebody, chop up somebody, and he went with some gun and he do a robbery. You hear the kind of things that people saying. You know what he went in jail for? Resisting arrest. Am I right? Resisting arrest. Similar to the matter I had. Resisting arrest. Right? And obscene language or something. That's the matter I had previously with, you know, my good friend. Previously we had that. That's over now. But nevertheless, and you get licks in prison to death. So this man has children?
He has 2 daughters.
How old are they?
2 and 11.
2 and 11-year-old, 2 children. And they know their father just had a little incident. 2 girls, and they gone to prison right up there. And imagine you get called, they beat him to death. And you, from November to now, you spend Christmas all year's night. You spend the children for Christmas. No daddy are wrong. No daddy are wrong. But to hear that the next time they see their father will be in a casket, how that is possible? In the custody of the state, how that is possible? How that is possible, ladies and gentlemen? It reminds me of Placid. What was his first name? Lima Placid. He was, when? From Siparia, yeah. I was telling the guy here, my camera guy, we're talking, so it just kind of slipped me now, but I had it in my brain, Lima was Lima. Yeah, from Siparia. He's beaten 20, watch me, a old warrant, you know, and he gone. So there must be somebody doing this. But we have to tell those of you who are on social media, just can't post up things like that.
Exactly. I would like them to know that my son is not a criminal.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
He never raped nobody, he never murdered nobody, he never been in no gang, as I was saying. You understand? He's a one-man army. And if anybody know him, they know he's a one-man army.
Yeah.
You understand? Yes.
Well, I will tell you something about the family just now.
He's not into that. And these people named that they call him, maybe they had the same title. We don't even know the people and them.
But them are not to do with you.
We don't even know them. Right? They say that he killed this one and he's just big this and he's big that. I don't like how they defame my child.
That is why I came
and
here.
I don't like it.
Granny, that is why I came here. That is why I came here to let people know that all that you're saying about these people, don't stereotype people. Because you know them from Unity Lane. Is all kind of people up there. You know, you see where they live in. All kind of just somebody.
All kind of people.
My persons, my social media persons were sending the comments to me. But I'm glad to let everybody know that he went in there for a resisting arrest. And you also secure a bail, the matter was going on, he couldn't secure whatever, but nevertheless, he went in there in November, you have 2 children, and you got licks and they beat you up just to death. To death, ladies and gentlemen. When you heard that, how you felt, lady? When was the last time you saw your son? You went and visited him?
Yeah, about maybe about a week before or so.
So you'll carry stuff and you'll buy in the cafeteria and thing and try to sort him out and make sure you eat bread and the milk and thing.
Yes, I make sure you always go and check him and make sure.
And you're not happy? You could have a good Christmas?
Yeah,
or you could eat bread and ham and your son and thing?
If I have one son and the next one, he was the only one with me.
Yeah? Mm-hmm, yeah.
You understand? So I expected my son not knowing that he wasn't put on bail. So why is we trying to look for that? It's just last week, Monday, I went and tried to organize the bail. He's supposed to have a hearing on the 24th for the bail.
Wow. Just last week, Monday, she organized with the bail and whatnot. Yeah, so the hearing would have been when?
We had a bail hearing. And the 24th is supposed to be maybe next hearing or whatever. And they beat my child to death.
It's just sad. And you want justice?
Of course I want
justice. What are some of your concerns? Tell me some of your concerns that you would like to express today. Tell me.
Well, my main concern is justice for my son. And you see all these it have plenty young people what has been in prison. You see the advantageous thing. It's time that the prison service had to organize something. And then it have people who has been in there who is not criminals. They may be little mental. They don't have nothing inside of there for that.
Sure.
The prison, as I say, they have prison reform. I don't know what it reforming to. It's either from bad to worse or whatever. But that something had to be done about our system and how they treat people. Because at the end of the day, the prison officers claim saying that men out here doing them this and looking to do them that. But they ain't telling people that what they're doing inside, I mean, as you say, it's not all. It's not all, because I know some very nice prison officers.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not all, that's why I said a small
not
faction.
all, but you can't take it upon yourself. I mean, and as I say, my son considers himself a man and not a boy. And he don't want nobody to put a hand on his just so.
Yeah.
You understand? He considers himself a man. And a man will always be a man. And that advantageous thing what they're carrying on with inside a jail and they see how they can I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't want to say much because I don't want to jeopardize my son.
And I'm happy. And I'm happy until let the authorities know.
And that is
let the authorities know and the commissioner of prisons know.
Yeah, they have to do something.
While this man was in custody, now you always hear prisoners get beat up and this one get beat up and that one get beat up. But this is one case. I would really like to see what the current Minister of
Look,
National
I have a little
Security...
friend there, my friend, my sister.
Yeah.
Right? The little boy was in the prison too. Maybe for a little weed or whatever.
Yeah.
And almost the same incident. An officer hit him, he hit him back. They beat him very bad in the head. He like a little vegetable now. You understand? So it's not only my son. My son just be the unfortunate one that they beat to death.
So you have a friend?
Yes.
That her son was beaten.
Yes.
He went in there for a possession of drugs.
They have him like a semi-vegetable because he
because of the licks inside there?
and he had.
And how long ago that happened?
Maybe just not maybe about maybe a year or two. I'm really sure
I would
exactly.
like to go and visit them.
You understand?
I would like to go and visit them. You must make an arrangement for me to go and visit them. No one highlight these things. That when you start to hold people responsible for their action, just like police, when they beat up people and they do things and whatnot, You know, they do things and they break the law. So you send a zero tolerance. Not while you are in office, not when you wear that uniform, that prison officer uniform. Exactly. You must wear it with pride. You can't beat up people. And it is terrible. It is really, really terrible. But I'm glad that the family, they have good legal representation. I don't want to make no comment. I don't want to call the attorney's name. But it's prominent attorney, and we'll leave it like that. But just to let you know, no stone will be left unturned in this matter. No stone. And what is sad, how many kids do you have? How many children you had?
Well, I had 4.
4.
And the first son, the police officer, he crashed and died last year, July 2023.
That was by traffic light by Mausika?
Yes.
Mausika, traffic light in 2023, police officer. That was in what year?
2023.
The night, was a night?
Early morning.
Early morning. Yeah. What color car was it? Red?
A black.
A black. What was his name?
Cameron Purcell.
Cameron Purcell, wow.
And he was a police officer, footballer.
So he was a police officer, football. So it tells you about the environment. You understand? Yeah. It says a lot about the environment that this prisoner that was beaten, that he comes from.
And his name is not Akono, his name is Akono.
Akono Purcell. Yeah. Right, so it says a lot.
His name is not Akono, his name is not Shane, his name is not Akim. His name is Akono. No Shane, no Akim, not Akono. His name is Akono. It have no I, but O's.
Yeah, Akonos, right.
Right.
Akono is his name. Imagine it says, ladies and gentlemen, the kind of environment they came. Nice house, the grandmother here, the mother here, the relatives inside. His brother is a police officer. A police officer. He died in an accident, right, in 2023. So it says about it. So you can imagine how this mother here, another incident again, man. Under these terrible circumstances. I lost one son in an accident. Now I come back now.
Yeah, for that to beat the next one.
To beat the next one to death while in custody. And this woman just can't get justice. No. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You must have some discipline while you are incarcerated. Full stop. First thing you might say, well, Ian, it have people just call people to get them killed. No. Yes, it have that. I ain't saying no. But all that, it just needs proper managing. Proper managing. And this incident, I totally condemn this incident. I totally condemn it. And I really would like to see what the Commissioner of Prisons, what they will do about this. What they will really do about this. If this matter will be covered up, the group of persons that was responsible, the witnesses that saw, the prisoners and them that saw, they should have all been interviewed. They should have been able to give a statement. And something have to come out of this. Something, and I really hope the state is not mama guying this woman by holding back the body and say we have to do this, we have to check out this. I just hope so, you know. Because let me tell you, when I come on the scene, and anytime events like this hit Crime Watch, anytime your name and your story and your incident appears on my show, well, you don't realize already, it has nothing to hide after this. It have nothing to hide. Granny, it have absolutely nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. So, we're going to watch, but I just want you to know today, it's on the Ian Alleyne Show. It's on the Ian Alleyne Show. And today, the heads will roll. Heads will roll. And I really, really hope that no stone be left unturned. Because remember, we are in possession of certain information that we will throw it out in the public domain. And wherever the chips fall, so be it. Because when this man was being beaten, when Purcell was being beaten, nobody cared. You heard about another incident where her friend, her sister, her son?
Yeah, her son.
Don't cry. Her son was beaten, and today he has mental issues. He's almost like a vegetable. And he wasn't in an accident. He was beaten with a baton on his head. Where in the world did these things could happen? Could this happen in America and people get away in the different parts of the world? Where are we? Where are we really heading? That's why I tell you, because there are persons who in prison, ladies and gentlemen, are innocent. There are lawyers in prison, there are doctors in prison, yeah. There are engineers in prison, there are professionals in prison, there are teachers in prison. for all different kind of things. Not only murder, for say, like murderers and all of us killers, no. And not because somebody might have a, do up the hair and, that kind of way, and wear a little merino. No, I can relate to them. I can relate.
And apparently the person have no category of people, anybody in any way. It don't seem like they just think everybody mix up. Yeah.
Well, the more high risk, they will isolate them somewhere, they'll move them into different areas of the prison. But again, I just want you to know and pay attention and call on the authorities, and I'm calling on the prison commissioner to come clean with this. Come clean and tell us exactly what went on. And I know, sir, you're a distinguished man. You're a distinguished man. Please, we'd like to know what exactly happened. And the persons who did this, the police, I'm calling on the police also who doing it, because the police is doing the investigation, homicide is doing the investigation. I think that will fall under Region 1 or 2. Region 2, yeah, Region 2 homicide. And I know the person in charge of Region 2. And I will give him that information. I am going to call the person who's in charge of Region 2 homicide and give him the information. And I can't tell you where I got this information from. You never know. I'd rather be in prison to get information. I could be outside and somebody will give it to me. So ladies and gentlemen, just pay attention to what went on with this prisoner who was beaten to death, who went there for a resisting arrest case. Yeah? Just imagine that. Thank you.
The Ian Alleyne Show will be right back.
Stay fit while looking your best. At Sporty Brands, we have a wide variety of gym wear, sports sneakers, and clothing in all major brands. Nike, Puma, Jordan, Adidas, and JanSport. 100% authentic, stylish, and affordable. Athletic gear also available. Check out any of our 4 locations today.
In life, there are moments that define us, shape who we are, and the legacy we leave behind. At OP Allen Funeral Directors, we understand the importance of this. We offer affordable burial and cremation packages tailored to reflect the essence of your loved one. Not just any Allen, OP Allen. Contact us today.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish, and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves, and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity Chaguanas. Quality you can trust. Style you love.
Celebrate Ramadan with the best modest clothing from Ahad Haya Limited. We offer a wide selection of fashion clothing, scarves, and accessories. Over 5,000 square feet of items to choose from at the best prices. Visit us at Akbar Trace, Charlieville, Chaguanas. Find us on Waze. We are open every day.
It's not a legend, it's a fact. Stamina Energy taking over 2025 Carnival. Run that clip.
Raise the energy. Raise the energy.
Stamina Energy, you better believe it.
WellKid multivitamins are great tasting, supports rapid development, contributes to strong bones, includes vitamins A, C, D, and so much more. Be a super kid. Trust the WellKid range.
Are you worried about outings and social events? Predo adult diapers can give you the confidence and comfort you need. Our high-quality diapers are soft, gentle, designed for ultimate protection with maximum absorption. Live life on your terms with Predo. Available at leading pharmacies and retailers nationwide.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chaguanas, 672-5052 or 390-3196.
Flamboyant Cuisine will be open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from April 3rd, 5:45 a.m. to 8 p.m. Come to 168 Monroe Road, Cunupia, and enjoy delicious local Indian and Creole dishes. From our expanded menu, doubles, pulori, pies, fajita, hot on the spot, sada roti, fry bake, also available for breakfast and dinner.
I have always loved you. I have always loved your children. And I always will. Yes, that you have had other leaders before me. But I want to remind you, You will never ever have a leader who loves you as much as I do.
This is a paid political announcement.
Welcome to Bobby's Motor Supplies and Accessories Limited, your #1 dealer in auto parts. We carry a wide range of windshields, door glass, body parts, auto lamps, lenses, batteries, suspension parts, and much more. Come on down to a one-of-a-kind showroom at Hussein Circular Drive #2, Bamboo Settlement for your side steps, bed liner, chrome kits, roll bar, tray covers with free installation on all accessories. Call us at 235-4859 or WhatsApp 342-3453. Our friendly customer service staff is ready to assist you.
Introducing CTS College's Early Learners Academy, our physical school with a nursery, daycare, and preschool. With qualified and experienced staff, modern classrooms, and the latest teaching methods and technology, your child would get the personal care and education they deserve. Activities include potty training, storytelling, phonics, craft, academics, and field trips. Enroll your child today at CTS College's Early Learners Academy.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited offers steel construction and fabricating at its best. Our wide range of services extends throughout Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. In engineering, architectural design, structural steel fabrication of tanks and pipes. Call us today for all your industrial, commercial, and residential projects.
Are you diabetic, pre-diabetic, or at risk for diabetes? You need Berberine Plus by Aja Nutrition. 2 doses a day keeps the blood sugar at bay, cholesterol levels in check, and your immune system strong. Made with ancient Ayurvedic ingredients, berberine, bitter melon, and banana leaf, Berberine Plus is clinically proven to improve glucose metabolism, enhance insulin sensitivity, and slows glucose absorption in the gut. Berberine Plus, providing a natural path to a healthier you. Pick up a bottle today at Pennywise and all leading pharmacies nationwide.
Looking to elevate your space for 2025? At Classic Tiles, we offer an incredible range of top-quality materials for every style and budget. From timeless granite and luxurious quartz to durable SPC flooring and elegant tiles. Our collection is designed to suit any home or project. And it doesn't stop there. Shop our wide selection of tools, kitchen, and bathroom accessories all in one place. Visit our showroom today for expert advice at an unbeatable price.
Welcome back to the Ian Alleyne Show.
So ladies and gentlemen, there's nobody again. Nobody has given you that information with respect to the prisoner that was beaten to death. Nobody. Nobody, no family, nobody has done an interview with them, no media houses, nobody. But only Ian Alleyne Network. One man was killed and 2 others wounded following a shooting in Diego Martin on Tuesday. The deceased was identified as 24-year-old Kareem Alexander of Diego Martin Main Road, Diego Martin, while the injured victim identified as 23-year-old Jibril Mohammed and 38-year-old Shannon Mercury. Around 8:35, the victim was lying in Diego Martin Main Road in the vicinity of Oshay's bar when a blue vehicle stopped near Serval. A masked man emerged from the vehicle and began shooting at the group, hitting Alexander, Mohammed, and Mercury. This is the video here. Everybody was lying normal. I had to blur it. Shots firing, everything. Did audio now. I just showing you because I had to tell you this, that one person was killed and 2 others injured in that shooting. I had to put a blur of it, but remember, you can go to ianallen.org and look at these videos that are unedited. Graphic videos, unedited, could be seen. And if you're not seeing it on our website, get in contact with me, please. If there are these unedited videos and these graphic videos, they are all placed on our website. So make sure you go to our website and look at it. Also, ladies and gentlemen, speaking about shooting and whatnot, a woman was robbed Listen to me here. After she was about to leave us the Sentence RC Church compound on Tuesday, one of the suspects was later held, but 2 others escaped following a police-involved shooting in Laventille. Around 12 noon, the 69-year-old female was seated in a car and about to leave the Sentence RC Church compound on Sentence Road. Look at this. When she was accosted by 2 suspects, she was pulled out of the car and relieved of $300 and an iPhone 13. The suspect then escaped on foot and fled in a waiting vehicle. The car, Hyundai i30, and I will tell you about that car, PCR 3772. Remember the car that we had? Yeah, but go ahead, don't put it up as yet. Watch. Just imagine that, watch, on church compound, you know. You really feed them right in the head? Are crazy. Watch them on church compound or little rotten hell. Look at them. Watch them. You know them? You know them? I told you. How many of them was arrested? Only one. Only one. So we're looking for the rest. If you know where the rest is, but I will tell you something. And that's why I told you yesterday. I say, wait now. That same vehicle, that same on Hyundai i30, that was involved in the home invasion. That was involved in the home invasion in Carney. That took place on Monday. Hold on. No, in Capichima. Come on. Right, so we had aired this car, and this is the number, right? This is the same. This is Carney. I want to go to Capichima. Okay, Capichima, this happened on Monday. That same age car, remember? You remember the relatives was, and go ahead with the fellas coming out. Watch them. And that is where I bust the mark and I say, wait now, the car that they came in, and nobody knew, listen to me, nobody knew. When I bust that mark and I tell you, I say, watch now, they use a car, watch it shooting back at the people and then watch. And this is the car they came with, watch. This is the car dropped them off. But let me tell you again, you remember the Chinese national? The Chinese national in on Carney on March 13th, 2 days after my birthday. I visited them. I spoke to them. Remember when I spoke to the guy?
Here.
Yeah.
And cutter and pick up. You know.
What time this happened? You want to show me? Go ahead.
About 15 minutes past.
Right, and this is the same car that was used. Look at the video. When they come out to the car, this is the same car. They changed the number plate, but this is the same car. Look them coming out of it. Watch it, the same car. The same car, ladies and gentlemen. But they switched the number plate. So it's a group of men, and listen, we need to find all of them. And yesterday, police was able, after the robbery in the church, look them here, I sent a video of this entire incident. Right, so this is after the church robbery. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, we'll continue.
The Ian Alleyne Show will be right back.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaupunkt line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. Fulfill fulfilling all your household needs.
Energy, rise to the occasion.
Hey friends, we've got exciting news for you. The Fab India Expo is back and kicking off on March 14. This year, we've got something special just for you. An exclusive booth dedicated to all things Eid. Whether you're looking for beautiful outfits, delightful decorations, or unique gifts, we've got you covered. It's a perfect place to find that special something for your celebrations. And let's not forget about the food. Get ready to treat your taste buds at our Indian food court. It's like a mini trip to India without leaving Chagonas. So gather your family and friends and head across to the Fab India Expo, located across from Medford Gas Station in Chagonas. Trust us, you'll want to experience a vibrant culture, delicious food, and the joy of shopping all in one place. Fab India Expo.
Celebrate your special event in style with Party Paradise. We offer popular character-themed party supplies, kids clothing, wholesale on balloons and acrylic wares like wine glasses, champagne flutes, designer plates with cutlery to match, and much more. Located at Chagonas, Gulf City Mall and Tobago.
Now opened at our Montrose Chagonas branch, Tire Clinic's truck tire department with a faster tire changer, the largest service bay to facilitate all your heavy equipment needs. We carry tires for cars, motorcycles, or get your alignment done all at one spot. Call or visit us today.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, a police server ties with garage. Sorry. Police server ties with garage, where 8 stolen vehicles were found among 100 plus police vehicles. The police on Wednesday, March 19th, 2025, removed just over 100 marked vehicles from a San Fernando garage where stolen vehicles were found. From as early as 7 a.m., a team of officers returned to the Southern Performance Limited garage, located between Marble and Pointe-a-Pierre, where they supervised the removal of the vehicles. Where at the garage to facilitate, they had sent the police vehicle for repairs, but it appears that the TTPS has severed its relationship with the garage after 8 stolen vehicles and 2 chassis were found at the business space early this month. Crime Watch exclusively reported a police raid at the property on Saturday, March 8th, after a stolen Nissan AD wagon was tracked and found hidden between the several police vehicles at the property. The raid was led by officers of the Southern Division Task Force based at the Marbella Police Station. A stolen Nissan Navara was also found the same day. An officer returned to the business the following day and found 6 stolen vehicles. Remember, that is right in the vicinity of Tropical Plaza right there. There's a popular place where you see all the police vehicles. So you just imagine 8 stolen vehicles there, you know. So the police service has severed ties with this company. Yeah, they lose the contract. Hard luck for them. What's the name of the company again? Southern Performance Limited Garage. 8 stolen vehicles. Yeah, 8 stolen vehicles among, yeah. Also, ladies and gentlemen, an off-duty police officer shot and killed a man who was one of the 2 people that opened fire on the officer and 2 others inside a car in Laventille Road in San Juan on Saturday. The deceased has only been identified as Dice and Boss' son, while the suspect who fled into the bushes were identified as Pitt. Dice was armed with 9mm pistol and was taken by unknown persons after he collapsed in a nearby yard following a shooting with the off-duty police officer. Pitt also, police said, was armed with an AR-15 rifle and escaped into the hills. Around 11:25 on Saturday, off-duty police officer was inside the vehicle with 2 other people and went about to exit the car at Coco Road, Laventille Road, Febo Village, when Dice and Pitt pointed firearms at them. The lawman exited the vehicle and opened fire on the suspect with his TTPS-issued pistol, causing the suspect to return fire and flee the scene. Police said Dice ran into a yard where he collapsed, and while Pitt ran towards a hilly area and escaped. Officers called for assistance. By the time responding officers arrived, the firearm and ammunition used by Dice were missing. He was taken to Mount Hope Hospital, where he later died. A female victim in the car was also shot in the hand and taken to treatment. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Also, hours later, on Monday, March 17, police mounted an operation between the Susulands, Laventil, San Juan, and Mova in the forest in search of Pitt, identified as Anthony Pitt of Laventil Road, San Juan. Officers spotted Pitt and another man along a track, and there was an alleged shootout and chase. Pitt was subsequently found nursing gunshot injuries and in possession of an AR-15 rifle and a handgun. He was then taken to Mount Hope, where he later died. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I just had to tell you, remember the guy who was seen shoplifting? Go ahead. Right? Remember, this is the guy who was seen taking all the... And put it up on... give all our social media post an update on this, his name and his address. Okay, today, ladies and gentlemen, I've located him, and this is where we went in front of his house where he stays, calling out to him. Go ahead. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a connection with the shoplifter at SNS Passad. This is Nissam Avenue, but this is like Bank Village, call it a Bank Village. This is, as you enter the road here, this house, this is where Wilfred Harris, the shoplifter, they said he's from right here. So as you can see, we're trying to locate him. Okay? Hi, good afternoon. So we have just, Wilfred Harris, good afternoon. Wilfred Harris, good afternoon. This is the video where you saw the guy stealing the coffee and whatnot.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the Ian Alleyne app today.
So there's a lot of cameras here. So it seems like an apartment building. Just come closer, please. Yeah, it seems like an apartment building here. So, right, so just from here, and I see cameras across there too. So there's a lot of cameras here. And so when you enter Nissam Mohammed, I think that's the name of the street here, Nissam Mohammed, as you enter the street from the main road. And there's about maybe about 2 minutes drive from here to the supermarket. So we have the suspect has been identified as Wilfred Harris. Okay? So this is where he lives. But it's an apartment. I'm seeing an apartment downstairs. I'm seeing somebody down to the back there. Nobody's answering the phone. So if you're from this street here, I'm in your road, and these things are terrible. These things are very, very shameless. Yeah, how you going? So, a lot of people watching and whatnot. And okay, so again, if you have any information, get in contact with me. We're seeing cameras, so they would know that we are here. So, anytime you steal, this is what people have to do to you. Come in front of your house and put you up. This is craziness. So, he has been identified as Wilfred Harris. Thank you again. So Wilfred Harris, you better get in contact with us. An elderly man's body was found hanging days after he went missing. The decomposing body of 77-year-old Michael Thomas of Takarigo was found hanging from a tree in a bushy area off Ridge Heights, Dinsley Village, Aruka, by police. Thomas was last seen alive when he left home on March 11th, 2025. He was last seen alive. Relatives stated that Thomas was an alcoholic and a drug abuser. He was everybody on a substance, was recently diagnosed with prostate cancer and was suffering from depression. It's so sad. So sad. And also, ladies and gentlemen, Trinidad and Tobago Airline Pilots Association has confirmed that 27-year-old Kristen Battersby is not paralyzed and is improving. But I said that since Monday. I said that since Monday. I said that you first heard it on Crime Watch when I said the surgery was successful and he's doing well. But a lot of people still choose to promote terrible news. Also, the Princess Tongue taxi driver who assaulted a female passenger vehicle was recorded in previous conversation with other female passenger. Remember the same guy that, you remember this video where they were quarreling, the first video?
This is the first time I ask you. Don't be right, and this is what I just reminding you. This is the man, no hit me. No.
Come back to me.
This man, no.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, you remember I also located him. Remember that? I located him. I'm speaking to him here. Go ahead.
Does do food badge.
Right.
So I told her that is by the Ministry of Health.
Right. So you can go back. You can go back to yesterday's show. Look at the previous video. He has an attitude. He's insulting a woman there. Look at this video.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Just was a good part,
no, regardless of what I can say, that I can talk because they're my guy. My point is, you come back and take advantage of me because they realize advantage of you, boy. I didn't. All right, so why don't come back? When I come back in the car and say drive, I say for keeping them waiting. But I didn't keep you so long. If you want $5, tell me you want $5. I'm mad. You mad. Do me. Boy, last time I checked, I'm not mad enough. If you was a reasonable person, you'd have said, well, get what family, I find it take a little long, give me $5. There's nothing to give $5.
He can't deal with, he can't interact, he can't deal with people. So I don't know how he has a taxi badge. I don't imagine he has a lot of rage, pent-up rage. He has a lot of rage. Also, ladies and gentlemen, St. George College was evacuated following a bomb threat on the school compound. I'm going to read all the news to you. Around 9:30, a male student found a letter indicating there was an explosive device on the school compound in the male washroom. The police, fire service, and emergency health services were notified, and the responding officers assisted in a safe evacuation of students, teachers, and staff. Members of the explosive detection unit searched the compound, and nothing of an explosive or threatening nature was found. So this happened at St. George College. Okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, Trinidad and Tobago Police Service dealt another serious blow to the illegal drug trade with the seizure of approximately $10 million worth of cannabis during a routine stop and search operation along the Churchill-Roosevelt Highway. Around 10:15 on Monday, March 17, officers attached to the Highway Patrol Task Force received intelligence regarding a golden-colored Nissan Tida suspected to be transporting firearms in La Joqueta district. Officers observed the vehicle proceeding west along the highway and initiated a traffic stop. You know, ladies and gentlemen, last night, I can't tell you where we were last night. In fact, yeah, I can tell you we were in Esperanza last night. And before we say Esperanza, remember, we're still looking for Felicia, her brother, and her son in connection with this guy, Amir Hussein. So look at them and look at them well. If you see them anywhere, this is, well, Felicia, well, she comes, this is the, she cannot look now, so, you know. Felicia Crystal Sharab, her brother and her son. So remember we had initially shown pictures where she was looking like really hot and thing and over. That's not her. This, okay, you go your way with that. This is her here. And this is her, she doesn't look nothing like this. Like nothing like this. This is what she looks in this foot. This is her there. So we need to find them. We really, really need to find them. If you know where they are, and we're not going to stop, you know. They are wanted in connection with Amir murder. They are wanted in connection. Remember, we got the burnt out car and whatnot. Just last night, ladies and gentlemen, we went other exercise. No, I was in how you call this place again? Checkland. I also was in Cuva. I want to say a special hello to Sergeant Harriet and the team Saran Task Force and everybody. I'm just going to show you a little clip, but I can't tell you what we are working on currently. So a lot of things happening in the night while you're sleeping. Central Division, they are doing well. So they've been acting on our information. Well, again, we want to say a special hello to Sergeant Harriet and his team. I just want to show you a little teaser. Go ahead. So Sergeant Harriet's supposed to meet me at Purcell High. So I'm now heading down there. you know, just, I tell you, there's no rest for good people. That's all I can say. You know, there's a saying, there's no rest for the wicked, but no, I'm not a wicked person, so I would say there's no rest for good people. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have information again, we really hope that this is success, because we have support by Sergeant Harriet and his team. Harriet is the same guy you saw on the last Friday with the Spanish and the robbery. I tell you, they have a lockdown. We have a lockdown, a team in Chaguanas, and the support, man, they're just amazing. These officers are just amazing people. Sarah and Harriet and the team, the whole crew, Chaguanas, headed by all the seniors, the ASPs and the senior subs and whatnot. We just have it in Chaguanas on you know, as they say, Dong Park. I just love this. I love to see this. I love to see we're going to get the criminals. I just love to see this. I mean, I've done hundreds and hundreds of these things, exercises like this, and that adrenaline, that excitement about it's just making this place right. It's not a matter playing police or whatever, or doing whatever, you know, but nevertheless, it's all about doing what is right and going after the criminal elements, extracting them from, you know, from wherever they are to make your community safer. And that is what it's all about, extracting them from where they are in your communities and just making your community safer for your children, your families, and your loved ones. And that's it. So that's why, you know, I just love this. I love seeing this. You know, as I said, we are coming to clean up this place. We want no harboring and nobody. None. In Chiclan right now. Way down in Chiclan. That's what people know, we're in the Chiclan area with police. Information has been passed. I tell you, they're acting. I tell you what. 2 events. One, Esperanza, and we're in Chiclan. That is all I can tell you. In Chiclan, the hills. I'm taking them to the hills in Chiclan. That's all I can tell you. So you want people know in Central Division, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low. We will come for you. Ain't no mountain high. You know that song? Ain't no valley low. We will find you. Alright? We'll deal with the information. Once they give us the information, just give it to me. Just go to ianallen.org, no username, no password. So we in Chiclan, way up in the hills. Yeah, I want you to feel sick. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you what we're working on. I can't tell you what information and who I'm monitoring. But that's information I've passed on to the police. And don't beat up. That's all I can tell you. That is all I could tell you. That is all. I don't want to comment on it again. I just don't want to comment. There were reports of a shooting at Heliconia Crescent, La Hoqueta on Wednesday, the 19th of March. There were reports of a shooting. Go ahead.
PEA 6059. No happen. So a real gunshot just now on Heliconia Crescent in Locketa. The police car, the man like down.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, 2 men were shot and wounded while at a birthday celebration in Williamsville. I just want to do all the news because, you know, I have videos to air with a couple beaten, stabbing, whatnot. How much stitches he got. Terrible, really, really terrible. 2 men were shot and wounded while at a birthday party celebration in Williamsville early on Wednesday. The victim was identified as 34-year-old Brendan Sammy, a mechanic at Webb Street, Williamsville, and 21-year-old Kyle Ramke, son of Kent Street, Williamsville. Around 1:15 a.m., several persons were celebrating Sammy's birthday on their shed at Webb Street around Webb Street under a shed at his Webb Street home when an armed man approached and began shooting, causing the group to scatter. Just imagine that. Imagine you celebrating your birthday and gunmen running. Craziness. The suspect then fled the scene, and after the shot, Sammy and Ramsky were seen bleeding from gunshot wounds. Imagine you celebrating your birthday and gunmen running. Also, a man was shot and wounded while driving from his friend's home in Saparia early on Wednesday, 19th of March. The victim was identified as 32-year-old Anthony Edwin of Gulfview, San Fernando. Around 12:10, Edwin had just left his friend's home along Sukaran Trace, Tick Village, Saparia, and was driving along a private road when he heard several loud explosions. He immediately stopped the vehicle and observed two armed men wearing black hoodies standing a short distance away. The armed suspect continued shooting at Edwin, Edwin reversed his vehicle back into his friend's yard and ran inside, bleeding from gunshot wounds. I don't know if they attempted to kill him, I don't know what they did. But just imagine that you live in a partner house and gunmen block the road. Craziness. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, you have to be careful. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a man was stabbed by a man known to him in Mendes Drive, San Juan on Tuesday, the 18th of March. The victim was identified as 23-year-old Randy Taylor, a.k.a. Rambo, of Lemon Drive, Champlain, around 11:25. Taylor observed a man known to him as Shaquille Jupiter, a.k.a. Porky, whom he had an altercation with prior, standing in front of Asfa's variety store along Mendes Drive. Taylor confronted Porky about the incident, and a scuffle ensued. Passersby separated both men. While Taylor was seeking refuge inside the variety store, Porky attacked and stabbed him in the head and neck. Wow. Taylor subsequently drove himself to St. Joseph Police Station, where he was conveyed to the Moncton Hospital. Investigation continues. Also, ladies and gentlemen, 3 persons were injured during a shooting at a wake in Arima on Sunday, the 16th of March. The victim was identified as 32-year-old Kenyan Dadane of Wallerfield, 38-year-old Crystal Daniel, and 20-year-old Ariel Ramsami, both of Demerara, Arima, around 11:50 p.m. on Sunday. Several persons were attending a wake at a home along Peters Avenue off Demerara Road, Arima, when a masked man armed with a gun approached and began shooting. The suspect fled the scene in a waiting vehicle. In the aftermath, 3 victims were seen nursing gunshot injuries. The police and the emergency health services were notified, and the injured trio were taken to the Arima Hospital, where they were treated and transferred to Moncton Hospital. CSI processed the scene and recovered 9 spent 9mm casing and 3 projectile. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, also they were attending a wake. I wonder the wake was, who died? That's a very interesting thing. Why would gunmen run in a wake and shoot up the place? That's a very interesting thing. Also, a woman was shot by her child's father, who later took her for treatment after an argument at their Aranguez home. Imagine, a woman was shot by her child's father, who later picked her up and carried her for treatment after an argument at the Aranguez home on Friday, the 14th of March, around 5 a.m. The 21-year-old woman returned to her home at Sokai Street in Aranguez from a night out. Oh, she went out in the night. She subsequently got into an argument with her son's father, who drew a firearm and shot her in the right foot. What kind of psycho man thing is that, boy? The suspect placed the woman inside his vehicle and took her to a private medical facility where she was treated. Police were notified about the shooting. The officers went to various public health institutions, but the victim was not at any of the public facilities. The private facility then treated the woman and did not notify them. So just imagine, crime scene investigators went to the house where they... So you see what's going on? So they went to a private institution, nursing her. She went to a private institution, nursing a gunshot wound, and they never notified the police. And what is the normal thing that you do? If someone should come in with a stab or a child with injuries or gunshot injuries, the first thing you have to do when you go to a hospital, they will call the police. And the private institution did not do that because they cared for the first thing is money and credit card. You understand? And sometimes there are doctors, ladies and gentlemen, when bandits get shot, they treat them privately. There was a man in South. There's a man in South, a prominent doctor. A prominent doctor. Remember, these guys went to do a robbery and they were burned badly. And the private doctor would go to their house and treat them privately. And he know that these people involved in all kind of drug thing and gun thing and robbery. And he treated them privately. And that's why if you have any information, get in contact with me. Get in contact with me. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a Venezuelan man who tried to part a fight was stabbed with a broken bottle by several of his compatriots. On Mission Road, Freeport, on Sunday, the 16th of March, 36-year-old Miguel Pino is in stable condition in a hospital after he was stabbed multiple times with a broken bottle. Around 2:30 on Sunday, Pino observed a fight outside a bar on Mission Road in Freeport. He attempted to break it up but was attacked by several Venezuelan men and stabbed multiple times. So his own people stabbed him with a broken bottle. He was then taken to Couva District Health Facility where he was treated and later transferred to another medical facility for additional treatment. A woman was chopped by a man known to her when she went to pick fruits in Mova on Friday the 14th of March. The victim was identified as 39-year-old Fidela Garib of Cotton Hill Road, Mayo. Around 1:30, Garib went to Upper Leotard Street, Mova, to pick fruits in the company with two men named Navi and John Richard, aka Six. After parking a vehicle at a dead end, Richard exited, walked away, and returned a short while after, accusing the victim of being deceitful. He picked up a cutlass and began to attack the victim, causing Garib to run out of the vehicle and hide in nearby bushes. The suspect then entered the victim's white Toyota Corolla, registration PBT 2103, and fled the scene. A report was made to the police and the victim was taken to hospital for treatment. Officers of Northeastern Division Task Force went in search of the suspect and found the vehicle abandoned near the gas station at the corner of 8th Street, Barataria. Let me tell you something. It's only here you get the news, and it's only here you get the news and what is going on. What is going on in this country? Imagine it. I tell you, you're going to sick thing, a man shooting woman, then picking them up. I tell you, they're loving different here, you know. They're loving different here, you know. Love different, they're loving. Some people just wire up differently, you know. You shoot a woman, but she come back in the morning, she went for a night out, you watching the child, he take up a gun, bow in your foot, and then say, sit down in this car, let me carry you for treatment. He take her to a private hospital. A private hospital. If you have any information about that, get in contact with me, please. Also, I have to read it out. I have to tell you what is going on. I know you want to hear all the interviews. You want to see the bacchanal, but sometimes you need to know what is going on in your community. And that is a problem. You don't know what's going on in your community. 43-year-old woman was robbed of a gold chain while at First Citizen Bank head office car park in Port of Spain on Tuesday. You didn't even know that. A 43-year-old woman was robbed of a gold chain while at First Citizen Bank head office car park in Port of Spain on Tuesday, the 18th of March. Around 8:45, the victim exited a vehicle along Gillingham Avenue at First Citizen Bank head office car park, Port of Spain, and she opened the rear passenger door. She observed a vehicle approaching. Shortly after, a man alighted from the vehicle and approached the woman, causing her to run. She subsequently fell to the ground and the suspect stood over her, snatched a gold-colored chain valued 100 TT. Okay. Let me tell you something. If all you know, all you're not wearing gold, don't wear no fake thing. Because let me tell you something. The fake thing are tracking them too, yeah? So you might wear a fat gold chain and you might pay small money for it. You might pay small money for it. But bandit don't know that is fake. So it's compromising your safety. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 21-year-old man was robbed while lying with friends at Chaguaramas Broadwalk on Tuesday, March the 18th. Around 8:20, the victim was lying with some friends at the Broadwalk when three men of African descent approached him, pointed a gun to his head and announced a hold up. The men then relieved him of his iPhone. But where was his friends? Where was his friends when he was his... Yeah, but where was his friends? So his own friends robbed him or something? Imagine you can go on the Broadwalk and walk a little bit and, you know, and lime and thing. Boardwalk? Where did I get Broadwalk? Boardwalk, sorry. But we always say that when it's called... There are a lot of people who don't say Boardwalk. They go Broadwalk. You see the Broadwalk, right? It's nice. They say Broadwalk. But it's Boardwalk, yeah, Boardwalk. Chaguaramas Boardwalk. You know, up to this day, I still say Broadwalk. I don't know. But anyhow, the man get robbed with the friends and them, and friends will carry you, but don't bring you back. But when you walk in night in the night, but it's just unsafe. It's just unsafe. It is just unsafe, ladies and gentlemen. It is just unsafe. Also, two men robbed a woman as she was walking along Gires Lane, El Socorro, around 8 p.m. on Monday. Go ahead. the monitor. Again, 2 men robbed a woman as she was walking along Girls Lane, El Socorro, around 8 p.m. on Monday. This is terrible. This is really, really terrible. Really, really, really terrible. Watch. Just imagine that. It is terrible. The woman walking, watch them. I tell you, understand, I set up people to walk, you know. Yeah, and deal with them. The other side set up people to walk. You see, when people see all these videos, you'll be you're sensitive because you saw it on Ian Alleyne. You saw it on the show. You saw it on the #1 show. All over the world is watching. And that is why I have a duty to tell you. And if you have information, it's not just highlighting a video or they're just showing you what's going on. But if you have information, because as you can see, we are acting on information. We are acting on information. Also, a pensioner and his caretaker. A pensioner and his caretaker were tied up, beaten and robbed by bandits who received instruction from someone on the phone during a home invasion in Marval on Sunday. Around 7:30, the 84-year-old retired neurosurgeon and his caretaker was at their home along Golf Course Road, Fairways, Marval, when 5 men stormed in and announced a robbery. The suspect dealt the victim several blows about the body before they tied up the retired neurosurgeon, and the caretaker. One of the suspects was heard speaking on the phone with a man who instructed them where to search, following which they demanded the pensioner to open the safe. The assailants relieved the victim of $21,000, a quantity of US pounds, as well as an iPhone 11, 1 Smith & Wesson pistol, 5 rounds of .38 M1, 20 rounds of 9mm, among belonging to his wife. The suspect subsequently ransacked the house and took several boxes of alcohol, the DVR system, which concealed in the kitchen area. They then fled the scene with the 3 motor vehicles, a brown Porsche Cayenne, registration PCT 310, a black Barbers Mercedes-Benz PBA 8059, and a white Land Cruiser. What madness is this? The victim managed to untie themselves. You hearing this? Are you hearing this? This happened around 1:30 a.m. on Sunday. In fact, around 1 o'clock on Sunday, the Mercedes-Benz was recovered as Bidesi Street, St. Augustine. The neurosurgeon and a caretaker tied up along Golf Course Road, Fairways, Marval. This is a wake-up call for residents in Fairways, Marval. You need to be careful. You need to be careful. Also, a lone bandit staged a robbery at NP gas station along Western Main Road, Carnage, on Sunday, the 16th of March. Around 6 a.m., the 39-year-old female gas station attendant exited the booth to make routine checks when she observed a man known to her as Nigel Green of Hague Street, Carnage, sitting on a sign near the pump. Anybody know Nigel Green? She carried out her duties and went back to the booth to count cash and check balances when Green, who was armed with a gun, forced his way into the booth and demanded cash. A struggle ensued, and the man dealt her several blows about her body before he took a black plastic bag containing $28,000 and fled the scene. But why did you open that? Why did you open that door to go and check on what? If you're the cashier, you're not supposed to come out. Most gas stations, most NP gas stations have everything there for the cashier. They have a washroom right there, everything. Everything. So I can't understand that. I really, really can't understand that. Also, there are conflicting reports from the TTPS regarding the seizure of 11 firearms and ammunition in Chaguanas on Saturday. There are conflicting reports in the TTPS Trinidad and Tobago Police Service regarding the seizure of 11 firearms and ammunition in Chaguanas. In a press release on Sunday, the Corporate Communication Unit of the TTPS said an exercise was launched after credible information was received that several men were armed with firearms at a residence in Shorefield Drive, Edinburgh Village, Chaguanas, preparing for a retaliation attack. According to a press statement, given the imminent threat, officers of Southern Division Task Force went to the area where they observed a white Toyota Aqua motor car parked along the pavement and several men surrounding the vehicle. The suspect were detained and search of the vehicle trunk was conducted, during which officers found large cache of handguns spread across the compartment. 3 men, ages 22, 43, and 20 of 7th Street, Edinburgh, 500, Springland, Gasparillo, and Kakandi Road, Felicity, respectively, were detained at the scene. Meanwhile, a police report compiled by officers of the Southern Division on the incident proved differently. According to the report, based on the intelligence gathered, it's very contradictory, but it's very, very contradictory. What happened? According to a report based on intelligence gathered on information received that around 9:05 on Saturday, March 15, officers of Southern Division Task Force went to Queensway Drive, East Balmora Park, Edinburgh 500 Chaguanas, where they searched a white Toyota Aqua motor car, registration PDW 4960, driven by a 43-year-old man, Kevin Alaha of 5th Street, Springland, Gasparillo. Officers stated that they found in the trunk of the vehicle a black knapsack containing 11 9mm pistol and 14 magazines. Alaha was arrested and taken to Marabella Police Station and is expected. So something is conflicting here, because now we are hearing that they arrested one man, 43-year-old Kevin Alaha of 5th Street, but initially they said they held 3 people. So how many people are they really hold? And something is not right there, and that needs to be investigated. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we close, Lisa's Garden man was held by police after the officers said they found a loaded pistol at his Couva home. Again, Lisa's Garden resident held by police after the officers said they found a loaded pistol at his home in Couva around 6 a.m. Saturday, 15th of March. A team of officers went to the home of 40-year-old Kitwana Wilkinson, a.k.a. Kit, of Annabelle Street, Lisa's Garden, Couva. Officers conducted a search, and a firearm, a magazine, and a quantity of ammunition were allegedly found and seized. Kit was then arrested and taken to police station, pending further investigation. Also, ladies and gentlemen, speaking about Couva, there was a big police exercise in Couva, right behind the courthouse in Couva today. That is train, what you call it? Railway Road, go ahead. So Railway Road today, ladies and gentlemen, had a big police exercise. I believe persons were arrested. I had to read out the entire news for you today, just to let you know. I know it's because sometimes you really want to, you don't hear these things. You don't hear these things happen in your community. You want to know about when that happened in Fairways, when this happened in Chaguanas, when this happened in Edinburgh, where all that come from. And that is why every day, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you, keep sharing your page and go to Ian Alleyne Network on Facebook, Ian Alleyne Network on YouTube. So you need to subscribe, you need to follow. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go, a man was knocked down in a hit-and-run accident along the Southern Main Road in Kunupia on Tuesday, March 18, 2025. A man was knocked down in a hit-and-run accident along the Southern Main Road in Kunupia on Tuesday, March 18th. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a man was knocked down near Point Lisa's roundabout in Couva on Monday, 17th of March. The victim was taken to hospital for medical treatment. That is all we have. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the TTPS seeks the public assistance, and tomorrow we have some photos to put up with persons of interest here, and persons I'm trying to locate. I'm just trying to locate you. TTPS is seeking the public assistance in locating 60-year-old Carmichael, a 15 or 16-year-old. I said 16-year-old. Carmichael Muscal. His last known address is number 52 McCarthy Street, Santa Cruz, Barrow Road, Maracas. So they are trying to locate Carmichael Muscal, a 16-year-old. Police TTPS trying to locate him. You know, on Saturday, now I want to take you back. Where it is on my rundown, what I'm going to show. There was a stabbing on Saturday. There was a stabbing on Saturday where the victim identified as Abdullah Reed was stabbed outside a bar in El Dorado. I have the footage, and I'm not going to put it now. I'm not going to put it now. I'm not going to put it. But it was a very bloody day. It was a bloody. It was terrible. It was really terrible. But it have more in that. And you're going to see it tomorrow because I got the more. I got the more and I got the more to show you tomorrow. So you make sure when 5:45 comes, wherever you are in the world, you make sure and look at Crime Watch. And remember, you support Crime Watch. You make sure you can send $1, $20, whatever. Support it so we can do more via PayPal, oneian.alleyne@gmail.com. You can go to any First Citizen Bank. There's also a SWIFT code that you could transfer cash and whatnot. And support Crime Watch. You support it because we are doing much. We are doing much. And we're doing a lot. So ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, you can go back and look at our show now. You could share it to all your friends. We got listen, we have a lot to tell you tomorrow. Good night.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. So crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt